seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero.
Hi beauty, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Glory Mtui, and in today's video I will be showing you how I achieved this jumbo rubber band box braid step by step. I started by dividing my hair, then I used rubber band to secure every section I divide. In today's video I use Shine & Jump gel. This gel worked pretty good on single braiding, so I use this, and if you ever see my previous video, this gel is the best for the single braiding. So I apply on my section, then I make sure I brush and the section get really enough gel. Then I use rubber band to secure it, and after that I pull it and make sure everything is okay. If you are interested on how to get this gel, guys, don't worry, I got this gel from Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description below and make things easy. So don't worry, check in the description below. You'll see and find all products I use or everything I use in this video. I achieved this tutorial in 2.5 hours. And most of the time I use to divide or to part my section because this is big box braid, so all section is going to show out. So I try as much as I can to make the section clear, though not so easy, but I tried as much as I can. So I continue to divide the section, then I use gel to apply it, make sure everything is clean. Then I use rubber band to secure it. I pull it a little, not too much because I don't want to cause tension on my scalp. So I pull a little and make sure everything is okay. Don't pull too much because you're gonna get headache. So after that I continue in the middle, which I repeat exactly the same thing. And in the middle I divide only 3 sections. After that I apply gel and I use rubber band. So now I'm done with dividing the section, and I have total of 15 sections. Front I have 10 sections, while in back I have only 5 sections. I'm going to show you how I braid in back section, and I'm going to show you another different method I use to braid the front. So I divide my hair into 2, then I make 3 strands, while at the same time I divide my natural hair into 2. So I place on the braiding on top of my hair, then I divided those 2 sections. I divide on my natural hair into 2 strands. I divided, so 1 strand is empty without hair, while 2 strands have hair, have my natural hair, and I start to braid just a normal braid. When I continue to braid, I try as much as I can to put my hair under the braiding to avoid my hair to show out. And when I feel like I braid enough, I turn the braiding and I braid in front so that I can see clear, like I can see clear what I'm doing, and I can cover well my natural hair under the braiding. So I continue to braid till end of braiding. So after I finish braiding, I take small section and I tie the braiding to avoid the braiding to unbraid it. So I tie twice, and after tie twice I take flexible rods and I grab the braiding hair on flexible rod to make the curly. And after I finish grab, I take the scissor and trim off all the excess hair to give my braiding neat, or to make my braiding neat and clean. Guys, this flexible rod I got it from Amazon, and this is very useful. I use it over 3 times and it's still good, and the quality is still good, and I'll continue to use it. I'll put the link in the description below, and don't forget, in one box you can get different size of these flexible rods. You can get a small one, medium, and bigger one. So in one box you can get around 45 pieces. So I'll put the link in the description below in case you're interested. So I continue to trim all the excess hair and make my braiding clean, and this is how the braiding look like. So before I braid, I make sure I comb every section, then I divide it into two. I apply gel because my hair is natural hair. So I apply the gel in these two sections and make sure these two sections really get enough gel. After that, this is the size of the hair I use in every single braiding. Because it's big braiding, so I use a little more hair. I divide the braiding into two. One side is bigger while other is small. So small size I cross in the middle. And as I said before, front I use another method. Then after this, I put my finger middle of this section, then I use this braiding to grab my roots. I grab twice, then the third one I start braiding. While I'm braiding, I divide also my hair into two sections of braiding. I hope this makes sense, guys, because not so easy to explain how to braid. I hope the more you watch it, the more makes sense, more than to explain. So I continue to braid, and I make sure every time when I braid my hair, I put under the section so the braiding cover my natural hair, because I don't want my natural hair to show out, and natural hair is very easy to show out. So I make sure every time when I braid, my hair is under braiding. So I continue like this to braiding, guys. I continue to braiding, but I didn't braiding all the hair because I want to put some curly. So I braid till I see a small amount remain, not so small. Actually, this is no formula. You can make curly any size you want, but for me, I make sure the hair not so much. Then I put all hair together. I divide very small section. This small section I use to tie twice to make sure I secure well the section. If you cannot tie with braiding, you can use rubber band to tie it. Also, the result is good. And after that, I use flexible rods, and I grab the braiding on this flexible rod. After that, I trim off the excess hair and make the braiding clean.
'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Sis, have you subscribed to my channel? If not yet, kindly hit the subscribe button below and turn on notification bell so that you don't miss anything when I upload the video. So I divide the hair into two sections, one small section cross middle. Then the small section I use to grab the roots. I didn't grab too tight because I don't want to cause tension on my scalp, so I make sure I didn't tie too much. Then after that, I divided my natural hair into two. Each side go with one strand, and then I start to braid. Even if you don't know how to braid, you can use this technique to braid other person's hair. This technique is good because you start to grab from the roots and it's easy to hold all the hair. So as you can see, you cannot see my hair because I use the braid to cover my natural hair. So every time when I braid, I make sure my natural hair is under braiding. Guys, this is the secret to braid natural hair. Every time when you're braiding, you must make sure your natural hair is under braiding. So braiding cover your natural hair. Even if you use different color, you'll find your hair cannot show out. And you can see if I feel like one side is small, I can add and continue to braid. After that, I put the hair together and take very small section and I secure my braid twice. After that, I put again flexible rods and I start to roll the braiding on the flexible rod. So this is how the braiding come out. You cannot see the beginning or the end of my natural hair, even the place I add hair you cannot tell.
When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe.
Final, I'm done with braiding, guys. And this is how it look like. And the next step, I put it in the hot water. I make sure the water is hot. So I put the end in the hot water like 30 seconds, then I take out. I repeat the same thing till I finish all braiding. And after that, I take a towel and make sure my hair is dry. And when you do this, guys, you have to be very careful. Oh my goodness, it's very easy to hurt yourself, so you have to be careful. So after I finished, I was sweating. So after that, I remove the flexible rod and you can see this is how the curly come out like. I split other braiding to make the curly look smaller. So after I finish remove all flexible rods, this is how the curly look like. And after that, I go ahead and put on my makeup. And this is the final result of today's video, guys. I hope you enjoy and you love it. If yes, kindly don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. I love you guys and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.